It will take you only 7 minutes and 6 seconds to watch this video, and the information you will receive will make you the most successful person among your friends. Have you ever thought why so few people invest? After all, everyone knows that being an investor is very profitable. You simply have to invest in any business, a new project or an existing one, and then you can get your profit and enjoy life. If this is true, then why has investing never become so widespread? Why hasn't it become an absolutely mass phenomenon? Obviously, there are reasons for it, which we will now analyze. For clarity, let us imagine that a certain investor lives in country A, already has some experience, and is in search of an object for investment. You've probably heard that time is money, and in this case, it will become an objective evaluation criterion for us. Our investor is interested in real estate and is exploring the relevant market segment. The investor analyzes dozens and even hundreds of business projects around the world before finally choosing the most interesting one from country B. Then, the investor contacts the project owner. To do that, he might require translation services. His next step is to get a business plan for the project, which also has to be translated into a suitable for him language. The investor knows that studying the business plan is a crucial moment. It requires experience and knowledge in different areas, and therefore it will be wiser to spend money on economic expertise by specialists who will determine prospects and chances of this particular project. Finally, the investor receives results of the business plan evaluation and schedules a meeting with the business plan owner. It means the investor needs to fly to country B and stay at a hotel during business meetings. During this time, the investor gets acquainted with the project and its owner, checks the validity of the declared business plan, and signs a contract of intents. Of course, all this requires services of a professional interpreter. Now, the investor returns to country A to prepare his funds for investment. It is important to understand that the project is located in country B, which means that the investor has to work with interstate money transfer systems. Many nuances in the laws of different countries require special attention, and when not taken into consideration, can cost the investor future profits. After a long preparation, it is time to conclude the main contract. And to do that, the investor flies back to country B and pays for the hotel. He hires a local legal registrar and a translator to sign the contract and register the ownership of his share in the project. Furthermore, he is able to remotely monitor his investment project. The investor has to enter into additional contracts and use the services of a lawyer and a manager. Only after all this, the investor can return to country A, although he has to stay in contact with all his representatives. As we have found out, traditional investing is a process that requires much time, knowledge, and experience, while the preparation for it is also rather expensive. These are the reasons that stop most people on their way to success. Brian Tracy, world expert in the field of psychology of success, said, "The quality of your life is largely determined by the ability to manage your time." And we all understand that today, digital technologies can help investors use their time and money more efficiently. It becomes real with the advent of the modern blockchain-based investment method using the Bitbon System. Let us imagine that our investor keeps up with the times and has decided to become a Bitbon System user. Now he is involved in a new convenient and profitable type of investing, which is called contributing. And how did he do it? He installed the Bitbon Space mobile app and converted his investment capital into Bitbons. Broad opportunities have opened before him as the app contains thousands of real projects that have already been verified by specialists and are sorted into 8 categories for convenience. Detailed information on each of these projects is provided in multiple languages and in an easily accessible form of multimedia presentation with a forecast of future profits. This makes selecting a project easy, quick, and pleasant. Using the Bitbon Space mobile app, our modern investor has become the owner of a share in a promising project. Then he acquired a few more shares in exchange for Bitbons without any limitations. As you can see, preparation for contributing in the Bitbon system took only 4 hours, and there were no initial expenses. Organizations in the status of a bid-up agency supervise and monitor the process of project implementation at each stage. Thus, the modern investor can have the complete confidence in safety and profitability of his investments. Now, if you think about the spent time and money, the difference between traditional and modern types of investment becomes obvious. Just think about it. Earlier, the investor had to spend more than 300 hours and at least $15,000 simply to receive an opportunity of acquiring a share in a single project. The Bitbon system allows reducing the time and money spent on a project hundredfold or even thousandfold, which can potentially increase your profit to the same degree. Such tremendous difference leaves no doubt that the future of investing belongs to contributing to the Bitbon system. In the long term, the advantages of contributing can lead this type of activity to become widespread. Due to its backing by real assets, the Bitbon price will constantly increase. This will result in a growing number of investments in the projects presented in the system and higher business activity on the part of millions of investors and entrepreneurs worldwide. It means that converting your funds into Bitbons right now will make it possible to obtain the maximum profit in the near future. One of the most progressive people of our time, Elon Musk, once said, "I could either watch it happen or be a part of it." Being a Bitbon system user means being able to experience right now the future of digital economy, where time will work for you.